Hello, Cancer. I am going to do a vice versa love reading for you. See what you need more information, guidance, and clarity on regarding your love connection at this time. Please do remember to only go with what really resonates for you, and also that no matter what is uncovered, discovered, or confirmed, you are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. All right, so we're going to start off with their energy and then go into yours. And of course, the energy may be interchangeable, but again, so you know where it goes and applies to your situation, of course. But again, if it does not fit, acquit, abort. All right, so let's get into it. How do they feel about the connection at this time? 3 best cards, please. Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Okay. Water sign energy out. Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. So, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is an opportunity that they do feel is once in a lifetime. However, there's something about the energy that is still a bit closed off from them in the environment. This is either they feel that there is something that they're trying to gain access to or breakthrough to that is just being held on a bit too tight. It may be about simply having access or to, time spent. Like there's something where they're feeling like something is being held on a bit too tightly. Also, I'm hearing energy about boundaries may be too tough or standards may be a bit too high, at least at this point in the connection. Or the expectations, there's something where they feel like they're being purposely boxed out or something that you're holding on to too tight. The Queen of Cups is here also, of where they feel like you may be open to romance or their interests, but you're still, again, holding your cup close to your heart. It's closed off. Like you're willing to engage in terms of entertaining their attraction to you, but there's parts, it's just also that you seem very disinterested too. Okay. But starting off as the Wheel of Fortune, they still see it as a great opportunity. They're just going to it's going to take some work here to get you involved, Cancer. All right. So let's see. On your side of things, how do you feel about the connection? Nine of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So 9 of Swords is where you have a bit of anxiety in terms of should you take them seriously, okay, or take their attention seriously, their romantic intention towards you seriously. The 3 of Wands is here where you may still have your eye on the horizon to see if there's a better option for you, or there may be someone else that you're interested in at this time. And this is the person who is right now, you feel like maybe standing in their place or getting in your way. And then the 5 of Pentacles, though, is where you're still feeling like a bit out in the cold with this person, reflecting back that 4 of Pentacles of where you're kind of like leaving them out in the cold just a bit, not really, like if they're making plans with you, you may be kind of canceling at the last minute or not necessarily, just in short, not taking them seriously. Like they're taking you seriously at this time and you're not, and it could very well be because you're expecting or wanting someone else, or you have your eye on someone else, and this person is currently the person that's really showing you interest, but it's not who you really want at this time. You're not necessarily playing them or stringing them along, but at the same time, it's not the person that you want to take seriously. And they may not be getting the message from you either. Like you may be in more of a casual state with this person. Like you spend time with each other, you go out, you hang out, and sometimes there's a little bit of chemistry between the two of you, but it's nothing that you take serious, like in terms of a relationship with them. So you're casually seeing this person while they're trying to move things in a more serious direction. Okay. All right, Cancer. So on their side of things, in terms of how they feel about you, Ace of Cups, the Tower card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, them trying to break down those barriers that you have up, that they perceive as a wall or your expectations, or they're trying to figure out what it will it take to get you to let down your guard with them. This Ace of Cups, they are overflowing with love and affection for you. Again, the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like this is their opportunity, a great opportunity to be in a relationship with you or to make things more serious. The Tower card is there, and wanting to break things down and break down your guards, your barriers, and try to see, to get you to see them as an opportunity for growth and a good relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles, they're not going to go away easily. They have it in them. They have the fortitude to try to see things through. You're not going to scare them off because they really see it as a tactic to try to get them to come harder. Not necessarily that you're saying to them, I'm not interested in having anything serious with you. I want to keep things light and easy breezy. They're thinking that they need to go harder to get you to to let you know that they're serious and to take them seriously as they're taking you. So let's see, Cancer. How do you feel about them? Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, and there's someone else that you are interested in at this time, or you just want someone else. Period. Like they're just, again, it's just not, you're not taking them seriously. Yeah. See, this is quick and fast for you. This is casual for you. You're just in two different places and want two different things, and specifically another person. But this Seven of Wands is here where you're like, that's not. Again, it's like you're trying to make it clear for them, like, this is not what I want with you. Okay, like I know what you want. I know you want to get into this space with me and think that we should be more than what we are. But right now, this is what it is. We have chemistry. We have fun together. We like each other. But it's casual. It's not any, and there's nothing wrong with being casually dating someone or having a casual connection, right? It may be energy at times of where they potentially could be trying to make you feel guilty about that. Like, well, why do you treat me like this? Or we do this. And it's like, I can't control how you read what I do. Like, if we're going to go out and have fun, we're going to go out and have fun. But it doesn't mean that it's more than what it is. I haven't said that. I haven't put a label on it. I haven't shown you that I'm taking you, let's see how to say it. I'm not showing you anything but respect and care and concern. I'm not showing you a deep love and bond and commitment. Those are separate, even though this person may feel it. Now, what the person is deciding what your actions are meaning to them is two separate things, and you can't control that, right? Because speaking from experience, hanging out with Cancers it's a lovely time. It's always going to be, if I got it, you got it. They want to make, you all want to make the best of everything. You want it to be, everyone to be happy and having a good time. And, it's just natural to your energy, right? And so if the person is in a romantic space with you, that could easily be misconstrued as, we're moving towards a relationship. The thing about Cancer though, is you can be a little bit avoidant of saying that at times. Like, you won't say that it's not this. Like, of course I like you. Of course I got love for you and all this other stuff like that. But, it's still kind of not sure, uncertain. It always seems like it's more to be said. And this may be a situation where you have to step up and clearly say to this person that y'all are friends, and that at times the relationship goes into areas of romantic energies, but it is not a relationship. It's not a committed relationship. And this needs to happen fast. Like, you need to switch up and let them know what's going on quickly before they really go off the deep end and it turns into something that you don't like, Cancer, which is confrontation. And the Two of Wands again here is still this energy of clarifying this Three of Wands, that there is someone else that you are probably talking to or holding space for. And this person may be someone that, is trying to step in, but in terms, it's really drawing that other person towards you. Not saying that you're out here running games or anything else like that, but at the same time, it is giving you an advantage with the person you really want to have in your romantic space. So, unless you want some type of craziness going on, you have to get clear here soon and let this person on this side know what it really is. Um, so let's see. Why do they feel this way about you? Let's see what's going on their side in terms of them keep thinking that it's something more than what it is. King of Swords. See, they're analyzing everything that you do. Emperor and Four of Swords. Yeah, see, you're making them feel whatever you're doing right now is making them feel like they're the most important person to you. Again, classic Cancer energy. You just have this way about you to make everyone feel so important and so loved and so revered, etc. And so it's just that they're everything to you when you are dealing with them. That's because they are. Like, you're very much a person that can be right in the present moment when it comes to romantic energy. You love romance. You love being in love. It's your forte, And so when it comes to romance, Cancers are great at it, phenomenal at it. And at the same time can be very detached from it. Right? Like, okay, well, that was last week, pregnant pause, right? Like, it was last week. This is today. That's not what I'm doing today. Um, with the King of Swords here, they're analyzing every single thing that you do, and more, they're feeling Emperor energy, like they're feeling more important in your life, because when it happens, when you give them your attention, it's like the sun coming out on them. They feel so important. They feel so heard. They feel seen. They feel like they matter to you, that they're the most important person in your life. And in that moment, they're the most important person to you, but not the most important person in your life. Now, them misconstruing what's happening, I'm not blame. I would never put the blame on you for that, because it is up to the person to determine what they feel. You can only do what you do and try to do your best for them. I'm not saying that you're running game on them or anything like that. Would never say that about you, because again, romantic love is a very interesting space, and people create scenarios, illusions, hope in situations that is just like, this is not that. And you can't always be responsible. You could tell a person night and day, I'm just not interested in you like that, and they still going to figure out a way to say, yes, you are. Because when you did this, it's like, it doesn't mean that. It means that I don't want you stranded on. Like, for instance, as an example, they break down, the car breaks down on the side of the road, tire happens, something. And it's 2:00 in the morning, and they called a few people, and you answered the phone, and you came out and you took care of them and changed the tire and got them back on the road and followed them home, made sure they made it safe. Now this shows that you're in love with them. No, it shows that you're a good human being, and you wanted to make sure that they made it in safe because you felt responsible, and you wanted to make sure that they were okay because you want something to be done for you. You're just being a good person. But if the person has romantic feelings, they can misconstrue it to mean that you're ready to marry. I mean, that's just the reality. That's how it goes. And you can't always be responsible for how someone takes what's being done for them and how they determine what light they see it in, right? So again, there we go. Four of Swords is here, of where they really want you to really think about them the same way they think about you. They want you to take your time and really see them and see the truth of them and think about it and how much y'all would be together, how well y'all would be together. And they ruminate over this all the time. No matter how many times you may have told them or shown them that it's not this. You may have said this to them in a certain way. You have shown it to them in a certain way. They still will not let go of that torch in their heart for you. Who else has some energy like this? I think it was Gemini. That's somebody really obsessed. Okay. Why do you feel this way about them? I mean, because all your energy, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 8 of, like, none of this is saying the intensity of what they're feeling. 6 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Sun card. Yeah, there's someone else that you really have your attention on. And the Six of Swords is where you're beginning, you're thinking about how you're going to, you need to move away from this connection altogether. Like you've been trying to let them down easy, or trying to not hurt their feelings in a way. And there's certain things that about their background, or how they what they've recently gone through, et cetera, and that you just don't want to be one more person that lets them down or disappoints them. But at the same time, you're finding that it's just making them more and more attached to you in a way that you can't manage. And that's causing you to, become anxious and worried. And, you're just, now it's starting to affect you in a negative way. The Page of Wands is here, where, again, there's this energy of someone that you really are interested in, and you're trying to move away from them as peacefully as you possibly can, so that they, to let them down easy, so they won't be as hurt when they see you pop out with this other person, right? So you may have been over a series of things while that Four of Pentacles is there. Like maybe over the past 4 weeks, you've been taking back your energy a little bit at a time. Like you're not as communicating with them as much. Like perhaps you all used to spend time on the phone or text a lot, and you haven't been as responsive. In terms of you all spending time together, where you all used to maybe see each other maybe once or twice a week when things were, casual and everything was cool and fun. Now you've just really like been, making plans and then canceling, or just not, just saying no to spending time together over the past few weeks, and et cetera. You just been pulling back your energy a bit because you have someone else that is now available to you that you really want to invest your time in, someone that you're really, truly interested in. And this is this is making you happy. You don't want to hurt or harm this person, but at the same time, your happiness is elsewhere, and you're moving towards that with that Page of Wands energy. Like if there's someone else that I'm interested in, I'm moving towards that. But again, you've been trying to let this person down easy before you pop out with this other person, and they feel some type of betrayal. Said again, I don't think you're not communicating this in your action and words towards this person. The problem is they're not accepting that as the truth. They keep wanting to go back and say, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? And you're like, that was then, So how do they want things to move forward here? Let's go back to the beginning. Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Wow. They really are already at the altar here. Yeah, Gemini definitely had this type of energy out. Might want to check out that if that's in your chart or affects or this is your person any kind of way. But anyway, or this person, should I say. The Six of Cups, they want to take things back to the beginning. They're thinking, again, they keep looking back. And Cancer is always at present and moving forward. Okay? Even though the Cancer is the crab and they move kind of sideways, it's still forward. Especially when it comes to romantic energy. And the Seven of Pentacles is here is where they're determined that they're going to wait and wait and wait until you see that they are the person for you, this King of Pentacles. They want to move forward and be in a committed relationship with you. And, again, they already at it, like they at the altar. Like whatever you have done or however you have treated them, this is the result. Which means you have treated them well and with care and with kindness and with concern. Again, though, they have misconstrued the energy and created their own scenario and their own fantasy about what that energy means. Okay? Some people don't do well with the casual relationships, and they shouldn't involve themselves in it, but yet and still, they do it anyway. They find themselves constantly in situations where their love is not being reciprocated because they're not paying attention and they're not listening to what the object of their affection is telling them. This seems like the energy of that type of person. On your side, how do you want things to move forward with this person? Eight of Cups. King of Wands. Too many cards there. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So you're ready to walk away from, what no longer emotionally serves you, to turn your back on the emotional connection, to close everything down. King of Wands is to just boldly state to them that, you know, there is someone else. And probably that's the only way to really get this person to understand that, you're not interested in them, is to dash their hopes and dreams by telling them that, because it needs to happen, that needs to be broken, that the fantasy needs to be broken, that, listen, no, I like you, I care for you, you're a good person, all of those important things, like I respect you, I don't look down on you, you're a wonderful person, but I don't want that type of relationship with you. And maybe even go as far as to say, as an example, I was wrong for it. I should have seen when things were going a little too far, and I apologize. That's my fault. And I don't want you to feel like, et cetera, et cetera, this is you, or you're not worthy, or anything else. It's just that, I'm not attracted to you for the long term. I don't want you won't get the best from me, right? In short, it's not you, is me. With the Ace of Wands here, and then move into a new direction and say, just listen, we need to take a break from each other, go in opposite directions, shut down contact so that they can detach and understand that you mean what you say. Like if you try to keep being friends with them or anything else, or keep the conversation going, it's only going to reignite or plant the seed again that there's still this attraction. There's something, even when they try to reach out to you, whatever the case may be. It's not in your nature, Cancer, just to be cold, unless you really have, like, you're really super angry at somebody, like, I don't ever want to speak to you again. No, this is not how you feel about this person, but you're going to have to do something that makes you uncomfortable, which is to not be that sweet, kind, and nice person that you've always been to them. It's not going to be perceived as that, because you're just going to be like, I'm not responding, I'm not answering the calls, I'm not answering the text messages, to let them know that you really are serious and you mean business. And this is what's best for both of you all, to disconnect and detach, so that they can really understand, I mean, you mean what you say. Like there is no, there's nothing else going on other than the truth of the matter, which is we're not compatible that way. And I'm sorry it didn't work out that way. And I'm sorry I hurt you, but this is what I feel. Okay. All right, my dear, dear Cancer. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Take care.